world, it's been a while. So yeah, let me update you on everything that happened, which is a lot. First of all, let me get the not so nice stuff out of the way. As you might have guessed from the last 2 poetry videos, my grandpa died, and obviously I'm still grieving. I'm not yet okay about it, obviously, but he was sick for quite a while, so it's all like, it's okay, it's good for him to be over with that part of, yeah, being in the hospital and all of that. And yeah, it was quite a relief for us to know that he doesn't have to suffer anymore. But obviously it's still sad, I still miss him, and that's what the last 2 poetry videos were about him dying and about the funeral. So yeah, that's kind of the sad stuff. Everything else is mostly good, so let's get to that. Basically, to make a long story short, I'm now a bookseller in Hamburg, which is freaking amazing. I'm a bookseller. I get to say I'm a bookseller. You might remember that for quite a while I've talked about wanting to become a bookseller in Oxford, and at some point I'd still like to do that. I really enjoyed my internship there, and I still adore Oxford as a city. I did have an opportunity for all of that to happen, and that's super exciting, and I'm really grateful for that opportunity. But I just realized, with a little bit of a panic attack, that I'm not ready for that big step. Oxford is quite far away from Germany, and I've been living 7 hours away from home for the past 4 years for my university time. And that was still in Germany, and I was already super homesick during that time, so I just wasn't ready to move to another country, especially in the state that Britain is at the moment. Sorry, but no, not getting into that. So yeah, I decided I wasn't ready for that and looked for jobs around my hometown, and thankfully with that everything went really smoothly and pretty quickly. So from the point of me hearing about this specific job and handing my application to the point where I got the call that I got the job and I'm now an official bookseller, I think it was like less than 2 weeks, which is obviously wonderful, just everything going so quickly and smoothly. But also meant that because Hamburg is a pretty big and popular city, I didn't get a flat or apartment or room right away, so I had to stay in an Airbnb for a bit, I think for like 3 weeks or so, and the people there were lovely and the place was nice and everything, so it was still a good time. But obviously with settling into a new environment and a new job and everything, you want to have your own place. So now I do. I have my own place. I showed you, I think 3 videos ago or so. So yeah, basically this is a family house that I now live in with 3 other people who are all students, which kind of makes me the adult of the house, I think. It's weird. But they are wonderful, they're really nice people, and the house is just great. Like, we have our own house with garden and everything. It's so amazing. I love this place. Sadly, it's only gonna last till like summer next year because they want to tear this house down, which is super, like, this house is so gorgeous. I don't want to lose this house. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look for another place in Hamburg, which again is gonna be tricky, but for now everything's settled and that's great. And yeah, the job is freaking amazing. I'm a bookseller. That's so cool. And again, like, I'm just so lucky with all the people around me, like at the Airbnb and now my roommates, and the people at the bookstore are absolute angels. Like, I just, even when the customers are being annoying or something's not working or anything, just my colleagues are angels. And I still really look forward to going to work, not only because of the work itself, which is also really cool, but just because the people are so wonderful and lovely and funny and sweet and really caring, and they just do a really good job at welcoming me and explaining everything to me, because obviously I haven't worked as a bookseller before. Like, I've done internships and like I've helped out as a student, but now I'm an actual like full-time bookseller. So they just do an amazing job and I'm really, really happy there. The shop is gorgeous as well, so that's nice, and we have a lot of returning customers and all of those are really lovely as well. So yeah, it's just a really cool job. I also kind of, like, I'm always kind of in charge of the manga section because no one else there is reading manga. So they were kind of just like, oh hey, you read manga, just take care of this, just do it. Which is cool. I kind of already have my own like part of the shop. So yeah, all of that is freaking amazing and I'm really, really happy with the situation. It's pretty cool. It is quite overwhelming, hence why this took so long. I've been wanting to do this for like a month or so. Sorry about that. I'm just kind of still settling into everything. There's a lot of organizing to do. We do have internet now, which is nice, but also took like 2 weeks. There's still some mess ups with like my letters and post and everything coming here because it just doesn't. And yeah, there's a lot of organizing to do. There's a lot of settling in, a lot of finding my routine and just getting used to everything. And it is, though lovely, also quite exhausting to work as a full-time bookseller. So right now I have my week off, which is nice. I'm using it to read as much as possible. You're gonna get a vlog or some video about that next week. I'm trying to read a lot because, again, I've been busy and I haven't read a lot. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with the situation and I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to being in a happy place. Isn't that nice? Isn't that wonderful? I'm getting used to being in a happy place. Speaking of things I haven't done a lot, or not at all, there's been no updates on Kid and Jazz on my book. You may have noticed that I did like 2 updates and then stopped. That's because I stopped writing. I didn't mean to. There's just been a lot going on. But I did also make a plan for writing again, and I've got some ideas. I've got a storyboard figured out, which is cool. It's an actual board. I bought an actual board, that's a sentence right there, to make a storyboard. So I'm getting back into writing. I'm currently still working on Friday mornings to just have that out of the way, and then my head will be free for Kid and Jazz and several other stories I'm thinking about. But I've been writing a lot of poetry. You saw some of that, not all of it. Obviously been writing some poetry about Taylor Swift's new album, which is freaking amazing. Love it so much. And you might get some poetry about that. I did start a Tumblr and Twitter thread about that, but again, things happened and I stopped writing. I'm gonna try to update those, and if I do, I'm gonna leave a link below. I'm sorry about my life being a literal mess for the past month. It's been a good mess, just a mess. So yeah, I have to figure that out. But hopefully around the end of October I'll get to start doing updates on writing again. Not sure if it's going to be Kid and Jazz at that point. I'm thinking about doing NaNoWriMo with either that or Friday mornings, some writing project for NaNoWriMo, and I'm gonna vlog that if I do it. But either way, I'm hoping to start writing updates at the end of October again, when I actually have something to tell you, because at the moment my writing updates would be, I have all these ideas and I never write them down, I'm stupid. That's kind of the update. Welcome to my new life. I'm enjoying it. So yeah, that's that. Thanks for sticking around and waiting for me. How are all of you doing? How are you? It's been a while and I would really like to know how you're doing. I'm keeping up with some of you and watching your videos and all of that, but just leave me a little comment, let's have a little chat and get back into this. Because I've missed you, I really did. So yeah, that's that. How many times have I said this now? Either way, I'm just gonna go now. I'm gonna have to get back into this as well. But I hope you always have a reason to smile. And I shall see you soon, I promise. Bye!